as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Throwing on first is Wentz. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Wentz will try again on second down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Eagles send out their punter now. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the play fake, here's Rosen. Flush to his right. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. as his guys are in for 6. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out now come anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 20.
Great 15, great 15.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. It Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
After the interception, here's Rosen. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Hicks in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's a give to Penny. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. 3rd and long here for Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
4 down. 82.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He uncorks it for Snead, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Timmy Jernigan coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
Lucky 56.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Flushed out right. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there at 22. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3. And it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw is Rosen. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a 2nd down here. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Wentz. Caught right side. It's Snead. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Timmy Jernigan in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's Rosen. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
To throw, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Wentz now on first down. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Frank Clark able to run him down for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Great 15, great 15.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Waiting.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Steps away to his left. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
81. Lion.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Ertz has it left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he's got this one down to the 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Sunday. Fort Tokyo. Here we go. Back. 180.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. There the Eagles are back within a score. and they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Detroit!
On second down, here's Rosen. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. Now Rosen to throw on second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Here we go now. 3-19.
He finds his man, Baldwin. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on 1st down. Flushed, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Detroit!
Rosen will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now it's Rosen. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
So we've come the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
No. Check. Patriot.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Trey Hendrickson in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, it's Wentz. Snead's got it. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Go. 120. 82.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Run.
Throwing now is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Now Wentz. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he's forced out left. And that's going to be
goddamn.
Touchdown.
Come on.
A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott now to add the extra point. This time the extra point up and good.
Yeah, I took my extra point from me the first round. First score. I'm hungry here.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work.
Hey, shout out to the Seattle player. What is this? Big Tiller 2015. I think he won in this league his first season. The first season we was in this. The dude is cold.
Without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he gets this one just shy of the
I just want to give him his respect because he deserves it.
On the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
When you see a play like that where
the run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of
I'll try to give it.
Through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back to the ground.
Wow.
This time to Freeman. He's got a convoy
and then nonsense like that happens. Oh my God. Like nonsense like that happens in this.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. And on that long run,
yeah, it takes the fun out of life.
Caught napping a little bit.
The concentration
like, get the fuck out of here, man.
On that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh! And off
it's not even reality.
Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
No.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments.
Gotta get this run game started.
The defense knocked the ball away.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Escaping the pressure.
Ah, come on, you stupid son of a.
Incomplete.
God damn.
That's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Oh.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past.
Oh my God.
Get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I'm
Picked
done.
up by Trey Boston, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Bunch of crap.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you get a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Flushed out right.
How he got that back? Catch the ball! God! Catch the ball!
Instead, second down.
Jeez Louise.
Contact there, but there was no way.
Come on.
He was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On second down, here's Penny. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, into the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Ah, quit getting caught. Damn, you quit getting caught. Come on.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. So after the
got him.
Here's Wentz.
It don't matter.
He uncorks it for Snead. And that one falls incomplete.
Come on, man. Ain't no way that boy can keep up with that killer. No way that boy can keep up with that killer like that. No way.
Secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent.
Shut your ass up.
Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
8 yards on the completion, but now
Carson Wentz, 3 interceptions. Come on, man. Mad disrespectful. Mad disrespectful.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once.
Mad disrespectful.
Here it's 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. Wentz now on first down, eluding the pressure right.
No fucking.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker Bobby Wagner, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace. I am speechless. I am without speech. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe. Now Rosen looking at a 3rd and 2, fighting through it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he
shouldn't have broke the first time.
Jack Lawson in there with pressure yet again, and that's the seventh time they've dropped him here this afternoon.
Unreal.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time.
What was this punter? I might know who this dude is. Bullshit.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Caught by the tackle.
Don't go out of bounds, boy.
Excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. No options. He throws it away.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that? It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Black.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. He uncorks it for Snead. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
God! Oh, my God!
This defense was definitely...
Oh, come on!
Deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Unreal.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Watch it now, Barney. Over.
Give me a pick then.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Flush to his right. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the...
Come on, offense. It's on y'all.
They do get 9, but
it's on y'all, baby. They're giving you everything. Defense been balling for you. They've been giving you everything. Y'all got to score.
You don't need to press it here. And you count on your D to make it stand up.
He puts it to the 3-yard line.
Shut the... They're going to have to go at least 50,
crazy,
60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last
time.
That
shit is crazy.
What you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
That was cute.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
That was cute.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now
that was cute.
down.
I saw what he did.
It's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah.
Come on.
There as it's intercepted.
Bullshit.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby
Bullshit. He's 9 yards down the field.
Deep into the red zone.
God.
15-yard line.
Bullshit.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Thanks, Darby.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. He's
Thank you.
40,
Thank
20,
you.
10.
Thank you. Thank you. Give it to me. Thank you. Give it to me. Thank you. Give it to me. Thank you. Oski. Don't come in here talking.
I've never heard anybody say
I heard your mic click on.
They'll tell you.
Don't forget
And we almost missed the extra point. I heard your mic click on. Don't come in here talking.
Here comes the kickoff now.
Holla at me.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Holla at me, bro. I heard your mic. Come on.
On offense. Time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with
That's unreal. That's un-effing real.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
I just don't get it. And I'm tired of trying to get it also.
See how it all shakes out after this.
Watch him now, Barney.
On second down, Freeman. And he will lose.
Yeah, go get him. Go get him.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Detroit! Gone!
He's still running. He's still running. That's what I wanted. Ah, there's no effing way y'all let him catch that. There's no effing way y'all let him catch that. Come on.
Never make the mistake that
oh my God.
Guys like we're watching here are just
fucking gang hates me, yo.
Quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Rosen to throw.
Tackle him, you stupid son of a bitch. God damn.
They're tough enough, pressure packed enough.
Come on, how does he get that off? How does he get that off?
You don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow
madness ass
things and maybe change up a little bit.
Oh my God.
In a situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Throwing now is Rosen.
Good shit.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Good shit, boy.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Escaping the pressure right.
Hey, fuck you, Madden.
Incomplete.
You full of it. Come on. God damn.
Totally commanded. Make sure all eyes are on him.
Kiss my ass.
Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Rosen.
Hey, who can fuck you out, y'all whacking? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're
You should miss this. You should miss this field goal because you know I just got ganked. You can't make this. You can't.
So here comes
Be real about it. Don't make it. Miss it. Miss.
This for the lead in the final stages. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good.
Bullshit. I can't believe that shit just happened. Y'all ain't shit, man. Madness trash.
Here to give him the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon?
Madness trash. You know it.
That's how we'll
know it.
analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed to call exactly right.
Here comes
Shut
the
up.
offense now as they get set to take over here.
That wasn't fair.
Only in need of a field goal.
That wasn't fair.
Time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I
that
agree
wasn't
with
fair.
You. And this is where
there's no way he shouldn't have caught that.
Confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Back to throw. He's got it. This is Ware. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Hey, that's pass interference.
That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
That's good D. That's good D. It's pass interference, but that's good D.
You would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly.
Because I ain't jack shit.
Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. And he can't get
what?
The throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point.
Here they
in the
go
game.
with that glitchy
Frank Clark in there
There's
to
no
drop him
fucking
as the
way.
clock continues to roll.
No way.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to do a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence
good
right
D.
now, no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They are just brimming with it right now.
Now Wentz got to have this one. And he can't get a throw.
That's
away.
bullshit.
He's taken down.
Good
Frank
dude.
Clark in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Good dude, bro.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final
Unreal.
should just about seal it.
Unreal.
And that touchdown should make you feel
Unreal.
comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over
Unreal.
yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it.
Unreal.
Do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But
Unreal.
that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
I'll see you in the playoff. Unreal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now
Unreal.
Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score
Unreal.
again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Wentz going to throw. Under pressure, they got it
Unfucking real.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing his Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the red color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Good guy.